Good evening. My name is Kit Crosby, and I live at... During last month's citizens hearing, you heard from many people here in Rock Hill who represent the arts. One such speaker was Mike Gentry, the current gallery manager at Winthrop University. During his speech, he said he wondered how the Gettys Center being placed for sale would be viewed by the students. And now we're here to tell you. While I am here to represent the voices of art students at Winthrop, I'm also here to represent myself as a resident of Rock Hill. I'm currently in my third year at Winthrop University, where I study in the Fine Arts Department. A few months ago, I officially moved to Rock Hill full-time, and I intend to stay after I graduate next year because I have fallen in love with Rock Hill and the arts community within it. When I came to Rock Hill to attend Winthrop, part of my attraction to the school was the city. I loved the sense of a strong creative community that shows itself everywhere you go. And you were right to mention at the previous meeting that murals look great and they are made by fantastic artists, and they certainly help a city look a little brighter. But they aren't an arts community, and they can't speak for one either. That mural starts out somewhere as an idea. Typically, that idea will be bounced around, critiqued, changed up, perfected to fit a vision, and then made. For that to be done, there is an art community behind it. Something comes in and has potential. It is given what it needs to grow, guidance, critiques, a goal, a safe space, another place that feels like a foot in the door, and others who are willing to help and encourage. We students came here to Rock Hill. We attend our university. Our professors teach and guide and push. They push us to go out the door, and the York County Arts Council opened that door for many of us. On the same day as the previous citizens hearing, 18 other students and I spent the afternoon setting up 3 separate exhibitions in the loading dock gallery of the Gettys Center. The Arts Council had given our class permission to use the space to set up exhibitions that, with the help of our professor, we were able to organize and hold for a few weeks. This gave us students the ability to show our work in the community, not just at our school. It gave us a feeling of professionalism and achievement. It also gave us the chance to explore more of the area and what the Arts Council has to offer us. As emerging artists, the message this whole situation is sending us is a negative one. Many of us are told that going to school to be an artist is a waste, and that studying something like business would do us better, and you may agree with that. We decided to go against that because we know how important art is to a community and how it affects all of us. We strive to create, share, and explore. And despite not choosing to be something like a business major, artists are business people in their own rights, creative entrepreneurs, if you will. Even some of the local artists run a pottery business out of the Gettys Center. While our professors and the Arts Council remain extremely supportive of us, we can't help but feel disheartened by the actions occurring and wonder if we will even have futures we dreamed about if our own arts community is at risk. And this isn't just a risk for us. When speaking to another student, they pointed something out to me. Great cities have great art communities. Just look at our neighboring city, Charlotte. Their arts are thriving, and it brings in so many visitors and keeps the city alive and attractive to newcomers. The same attraction exists right here, right now. I mentioned earlier this is part of the reason I came here and currently want to stay after I graduate. I'm not the only student that feels this way. Many students who that come to visit the school are visiting the city as well. If the arts deplete, so will the liveliness and attractiveness of the city. If the school is affected, so is the city. We understand that the lease on the Gettys Center has been terminated and that in 6 months it will no longer be home to the York County Arts Council. In the time between the previous meeting and this one, no dialogue was had between the local artists and the city council. We don't want to be left in the dark about what is happening to a place that many of us feel is a home. We ask that you please open up communication with the local artists and help us find a solution so that people don't lose their businesses. Help us find a new place to call home, as this decision is displacing 9 local artists from their studios, 3 nonprofit organizations, 2 theater companies, small business that is run by many artists, and all of us local artists from a place that we have poured our hearts into and have used to foster each other and new artists. Thank you.
Thank you.